Good day my fellow Riskians. I am Captain Top Hat Man. I am here to present you with the news from the 25th of July to the 2nd of August 2025. I am very sorry for the long delay of this episode. This is due to me being on holiday in Wales. Now anyways, onto the news. For this episode, we are going to present the news by the day, so day 1's news, day 2's, and so on. Now let's begin. This will also be shown on top like it currently is right now to help you know what day we are on. We will begin the promotions and demotions for the 25th of July, 2025. Congratulations to Normally_Nonchalant for becoming an administrator. Hopefully you will be able to complete all of the stuff you want to do with your newfound duties. Congratulations to all the people who became a chat assistant. For the demotions, Oliwia146 and Piker_Gene120 becomes participants after being demoted from experienced participant. Po123456789 becomes a participant after being demoted from Game Master. Walry and Streetlight_Z becomes experienced participants after resigning and self-suspending. Now on to update announcements for the 25th. Speedy4 announces that he has fixed a bug in private roleplay. It fixed certification problems, which prevented the service not licensed from showing. Riskbot also announces changes to the moderation assistance channel in the Discord. This makes the notifier in-game to be easier, fixed some teleport issues, and logs it without a ping. Now with the 25th of July out of the way, we are now going on to the 26th of July. Well, we are now on to the promotions for that day. Congratulations to Cinnabon151, Dreyfus Games, Ilijakuskal, Sigmayasasin, London Pound and Tychos Place 3 for passing their applications at becoming Game Masters. Congratulations to Armigarrett for becoming a trusted participant. For development promotions, Jair Dump Truck becomes a contractor, congrats. For today's demotions, Cena Synthahousekum 2 is demoted for admin abusing. James Jacklaw resigns from his moderator position. And all the other moderators are demoted for chronic inactivity. For today's chat staff demotions, Mastercraft resigns from his position as chat assistant. Today, the trial moderator graduates wave happened. Congratulations to everyone who is seen on the screen for passing their trial moderator term, and I hope everything goes well in your moderator venture. For the map updates on the 26th, Streetlights posted his nearly completed Cisleithania map, and also announced that his Western Europe is completed. Now with the 26th out of the way, we are now on to the 27th. We will start with the promotions and demotions for that day. Congratulations to Azaplays for becoming an experienced participant. Congratulations to Dynamelga and John Zanitfa for becoming trusted participants. Congratulations to Panzerwaffle for becoming an retired staff. For that day's demotions, Jiskel Blooded becomes a participant, and Sergeant_Tommy becomes an experienced participant as he self-suspends for a while. Spectral Jackals also resigns from chat assistant. Shockingly, there isn't much news for the 27th. So we will now move on to the 28th of July, 2025. We will start with the promotions and demotions as per usual. For today's promotions, Euros 2 becomes an experienced participant. Adamato and Green Dragon got banned became Game Masters, congratulations. Slow Destroyer 951 becomes a trial moderator, and Wu 37789 and Eligarian returns from their self-suspensions. For chat staff promotions, Xander becomes a chat administrator, congrats. For the demotions today, Awesome Diamond Pickaxe and Shrelk Musket Virus becomes participants after being demoted from experienced participants. Mihai becomes banished after some comments. It's_Diego self-suspends. Sam the Greatest Man resigns from his role as moderator. Pruhito becomes a participant after being demoted from respected peer for making TOS comments. Diodagiakai and Salem becomes retired staff after resigning and self-suspending. Real_Riskbot and Reverse Clocks becomes participants after conspiring against the Risk Administration. Well, as you just heard from the last section, Reverse Clocks and Real_Riskbot are demoted to participant after conspiring against the Risk Administration. This was over, of course, on becoming a higher administrator. And if the demands weren't met, he and Riskbot would have caused trouble. This can be seen on the screenshots shown on the screen currently. As I'm recording this in the future, Reverse Clocks was allowed to come back to his position as administrator after Saltbear allowed him to, though Riskbot remains as a participant as of now. Well, with that out of the way, we are now going to move on to some Risk Universalis 4 development news. Speedy4 announces in the Discord that he wants the community input for the paint tool and the paint selection area. In my opinion, progress is looking quite good. With the 28th of July out of the way, we are now on to the 29th of July 2025. Now on to promotions and demotions. Congratulations to Dragosinfinite54 for becoming a trusted participant. For the demotions, Xgoshi becomes a participant, after being demoted from experienced participant for minor gripe and horrible attitude. For the announcements on the 29th, Xander announces a Riskord census aimed at gathering your suggestions, problems, and thoughts about the Riskord. You also have the option to answer fully anonymously if you want. The census will close on the 12th of August 2025. Batahanjiji announces in the Map Updates channel that his Japan map for the year 1836 is fully complete. Now because this video is getting quite long, I'm going to put the 30th and 31st of July together, and doing the same for the 1st of August and 2nd of August. Now we will begin, as per usual with these episodes, with the promotions and demotions. As we discussed earlier, Reverse Clocks is re-promoted to Administrator. Samuel Galaxia returns to his Moderator position. Now for the demotions, 1500 AD Ming Dynasty resigns from his Moderator position. This is the same for Nanayani who resigns from Senior Moderator. Teapods also resigns from Head Developer and Executive, becoming a respected peer. Hope everything goes well for you in the future. Finally, several people are demoted from Event Host for inactivity and failing to complete their quota. Now for the announcements. Zalinvax announces that the RiskCon booth application has been opened. This is for any Grand Campaign owners or risk groups in general to get together and have booths to promote their campaigns and groups. The application will be open indefinitely, so apply if you are a Grand Campaign owner or a risk group owner to get your booth for RiskCon 8. Now for development announcements. Speedy4 posts a picture of the Risk map, showing what the Paint Tool UI will look like in Risk Universalis 4. He also says you will be able to change the keybinds for the tool. Now for mapping news, Nurula posts his project on the Map Updates channel in the Riskord. This shows his work on his 1754 project on Paint.net for Risk Universalis 4. Onyankopon 12 has also posted his project in the channel. It shows his work on Portuguese Angola in 1910. If you want to get involved in risk mapping, please feel free to join the Risk Map Development server. This server has tons of channels where you can pick a project you want to work on, and you can do for Risk Universalis 4. You can also get paid for your work if it meets high quality. You can also meet new friends there and more. Hope you join and I'll see you there if you do consider. With all that out of the way, time to move to the last 2 days. Now let's begin with the demotions and promotions for one last time in this video. For today's promotions, Eziodip becomes a trusted participant. Several people become Game Masters, congrats. Salem and Sandfishlord returns from retirement and becomes Chat Assistant and Chat Moderator. On other promotions, around 10 players have become Trial Moderators, though because we don't have room I didn't add them, sorry, but congratulations to you all and hope everyone goes well. For today's demotions, we have several Game Masters becoming participants. The _Verd is demoted for toxic and rude behavior as staff and Jacobrosarialt 1 is demoted for leaving Risk Mod servers and the Riskord. Kingstorm 74 resigns from his role as moderator, hope everything goes well for you in the future. And finally Kodatil is banished from the community after his development work due to comments made in the religion channel in the Riskord. For today's announcements, St. Mays announces a new role in the Riskord, the Q&A role. Nurula also announces that World Conquest has started copying Risk development. Will this lead to another WC Riskian war? Who knows? Well, that is all for today and for the past week. Hopefully you will enjoy this video and hopefully it provides you the news. I know this video seemed like a broken record player, but yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. I'll see you with the news tomorrow. Goodbye.